This country, the Republic of Indonesia, does not belong to any group, nor to any religion, nor to any ethnic group, nor to any group with customs and traditions, but the property of all of us from Sabang to Merauke. Reach your ambition as high as the skies. Dream it as high as the skies. Because if you're fell, you're gonna fall among of the stars. A thousand of old men are just able to dream, but a young man is able to change the world. Don't ever forget the history. It will make and change who we are. Independence can only be obtained and secured by a nation that has its spirit raging with determination, independence or death. Learning without thinking is useless, but thinking without learning is very dangerous. Nationalism cannot flower if it does not grow in the garden of internationalism. Do good to another man, even when they do not do good, another will certainly do good. If there is still shame and fear in one's heart to do good, there will certainly be no progress at all. Conquer the thousands of man may not be called a winner, but be able to conquer yourself is called a brilliant conqueror. It was the concept of nationalism that Indonesia was established on. Not the Javanese, not the Sumatran, not the Bornean, Sulawesi, Bali or others, but the Indonesian, that together became the foundation of one nationalist state, nation-state. Rose never propagandizes its fragrance, but its own fragrance spreads through its surrounding. I hate imperialism. I detest colonialism. And I fear the consequences of their last bitter struggle for life. We are determined that our nation, and the world as a whole, shall not be the plaything of one small corner of the world. We are living in a world of fear. The life of man today is corroded and made bitter by fear. Fear of the future, fear of the hydrogen bomb, fear of ideologies. Perhaps this fear is a greater danger than the danger itself, because it is fear which drives men to act foolishly, to act thoughtlessly, to act dangerously. Revolution is only truly revolution if it is a continuous struggle, not just an external struggle against an enemy, but an inner struggle, fighting and subduing all negative aspects which hinder or do damage to the course of the revolution. In this light, revolution is a mighty symphony of victory over the enemy and over oneself. Where slavery is, there liberty cannot be, and where liberty is, there slavery cannot be. There is not one state truly alive if it is not as if a cauldron burns and boils in its representative body, and if there is no clash of convictions in it. I am fascinated by revolution. I am completely absorbed by it. I am crazed, am obsessed by the romanticism. Revolution surges, flashes, thunders in almost every corner of the earth. Brothers and sisters, keep fanning the flames of the leaping fire. Let us become logs to feed the flames of revolution. We liberate our nation's heart inside of Indonesian independence. Ibn Saud liberated Arabian's heart inside of Saudi Arabian independence one by one. Stalin liberated Soviet Russia's heart inside of Soviet one by one. Sometimes people have sympathized with me because long years of my life were spent in gaol and in exile. Well, those years were a mixed experience. I hated them because they separated me from the dearest thing in the world, the struggle of my people for rebirth. At the same time, they were a blessing because I had what is so rare in this world, the opportunity of thinking about basic issues, the opportunity of examining afresh the beliefs I held. They, old foe, old established forces, carry out exploitation de l'homme par homme, the exploitation of man by man. Do not let them live, so that there's no colonialism anymore in the world.